Some serious warnings today surrounding a flooded Houston area chemical plant. We've been seeing smoke and flames coming from the site. The concern now, more containers could burn and explode.
The question is whether or not we can actually get in and assess the full scale of the impacts from an environmental standpoint to infrastructure standpoint. So those are ongoing. By all means, yes, the plume is incredibly dangerous.
FEMA saying today they're working to find out just how hazardous the situation is at the chemical plant. 15 officers who responded to the fire were treated for respiratory irritation. They've since been released from hospital. An evacuation zone nearly 2.5 kilometers surrounding the facility is in place. Employees were pulled from the plant as a precaution earlier this week. But a Harris County sheriff says no toxins were released and there's no danger to the community. The plant produces organic peroxides used for making things like pharmaceuticals and construction materials. The problem at the plant in Crosby, Texas, flooding has cut power, shutting down refrigeration. Organic peroxides burn if they're not kept cool. In a statement, the company says, "We have communicated with the public the potential for product to explode and cause intense fire. Organic peroxides are extremely flammable. The best course of action is to let the fire burn itself out." Check out this Google satellite image map of the chemical plant. It is in Crosby, Texas, and all week long we've been talking about flooding in the Houston area. Just to give you an idea of just how widespread that flooding is, let's have a look at Houston. Now, the flooded chemical plant way over here, more than 45 kilometers away. Now, back in Houston, that's where the search for survivors is still on. Houston firefighters beginning the long process of going door to door as part of their rescue and now also recovery effort. The focus will be on areas that have been under roughly a meter or more of water. The search could take weeks. And more numbers tonight. The Texas Department of Public Safety saying more than 37,000 homes have sustained major damage. Nearly 7,000 have been completely destroyed. And the Colonial Pipeline, which supplies nearly 40% of gasoline to the south, it's shutting down in Harvey's wake. Harvey's now downgraded to a tropical depression, but areas around the U.S. Gulf Coast and even north of that, not out of the woods yet. The National Weather Service saying there's still a high risk of flash flooding through to Friday morning.